Hello guys, and welcome to the first video of our LojamberCraft Let's Play. I wanted to show you guys what the terrain looked like before we started building, as well as show you guys where we are in terms of location to the sea and any plans that we have.
It's my diamond sword. It's my diamond sword.
Alright, my god, it looks like I'm like charging my laser. I feel like Mega Man with that, that's kind of funny. Anyway, here's the crevice that will become our starting or temporary base, and right over here is an ocean monument that I wanted to clear out and make my own little guardian farm, and to the left is a village. In the first portion of the video, I will be showing off the first build of our new location, a spot I call the temporary base or cabin, or what everyone else calls it, the hub. I wanted to give a quick shout out to those who helped inspire this adventure: Mumbo Jumbo Korean, Iskal85, and Eximavoid, all from the LojamberCraft series, and all who gave a few of us inspiration to get together and do some cool builds. I am trying to build into the environment, so I'm adding spruce logs on the side, and I'm going to try to add a curve to them to make it look like they're under stress from holding up the cliffside. Wow, I completely forgot about the right side of the building. Oh well. I initially had these doors, but I think I might switch over to this style of door with these stairs. So it won't be as angular, it will have more like a curve to the archway and all that. Yeah. So let's place those. Place the spruce trapdoors. It'll be a little bit off from the inside and outside, but I don't think it's too much of a crime to leave it that way. And I just thought of something. If I try making the spruce half slabs, I might put them in between the stairs and see if like I can just lower the doorway a little bit, see if it looks too shortened that more, like, kind of remove a little bit of the curve with that. Put the spruce stairs in the back, or spruce trapdoors in the back, see how that looks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the design on the right, the curved. Alright, so as you can see, a lot has changed. I added a small river-like walkway into our cabin. I did this because we all love the sea and we all love to fish, so now I have the luxury of both from our cabin. Sorry, I missed a spot. There. Good enough. Anyway, so I added a bit to the building, obviously. And I guess here's a quick tour. As you may remember from our last video, we just moved 7.5 kilometers to this location. So everything was in a shulker box, and I wanted to put those resources in a chest or barrels so we had access to shulker boxes. And to do that, I made an interesting storage system that has a pirate or fisherman like inspiration. The intention of this build is to be like a fisherman cabin that is secretly a pirate's cabin. I was watching some other videos by Good Times the Scar, and I saw him do this with a barrel. So it looked like it was like overflowing or full or whatever, and I kind of liked it, so I tried to use that. Use some anvils to rename the stuff related to what was in the chest. Up the ladder is our living arrangement. From left to right, we have Jadpo's bed, Langwolf's bed, and then Rafts and mines, because we always have ours together. Beside each bed is a barrel that acts like a nightstand or a chest. I was the only one on during this time, so I tried to make sure everyone's stuff is organized in their nightstands, so all should be good. Also, no one has actually seen this build until the following day. Alright, so it's been a day or two since I built the cabin in the last clip. Since then, I have made a temporary base, or what everyone else calls it, the humping station. The reason why is because I made 3 zero-tick farms in here, and they each make a lot of sound and a bit of lag. And with the pistons going, I guess someone just came up with the name and it stuck. Alongside the farms are some auto smelters set up with bamboo and cactus to make a simple but manual XP farm, as this does require constant attention. Here is my third humping station, sugarcane, so I can get tons of emeralds from villagers. Underneath the base is a small mine. I managed to find a slime chunk down here, so I made a slime farm designed by Ilmango to get a lot of slime for my devious plans. I collected some villagers at the oh, hello. You've been busy. Alright. I collected some villagers from the village nearby. And a few of these, this one's glitched for whatever reason, but so we got Fire Protection 3, that one's a new one. Aqua Affinity, mainly because of the paper, but we also all love Aqua Affinity. I think you are our mending villager, so we now have access to mending books. Over here is Jakari's base. He has made, he has plans to make like an inverted fishbowl. He was kind of vague with his description, but I'm really intrigued to see what he does with this. And over here is Raph's base, and he is doing a strong witch-themed aesthetic, which means like magic as well as a strong love for potions. I'm excited to see what he does, because he can probably do some cool things, as well as like that fire and smoke, the campfires he's been using. Smart lad. Alright, and past that is the village that most of the poor villagers have died, is Caffeinated's base. Which, let's see if I can make this little fit here, and ow. Alright, his base is kind of like the, geez, how do I describe it? Oh well, it's like the underground yet efficient. Like, everything has its plan. Like, you know, aesthetics aren't super important, but he does still like aesthetics, as he's living beside the village, so he's going to be pretty much making it a small city, adding a wall and doing some crazy stuff. What the how are you here? You know, okay, guys, I now have a roommate. His name is Librarian. I admit to confusion on why he's here, but
you're also kind of glad he's here. Yep. You have someone to talk to.
Yep. Oh, it's raining. Shit.
Yeah.
But Raph, there's an issue. We're not at the home.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. So.
I'm sorry, my love.
This is the second time you've done this.
Actually, you know, I'm gonna go.
I just thought of something that we could do
This barrel here.
that could look cool.
What?
We need to find another landmass to cross either a sea or an ocean.
Uh-huh.
And I know how to do this now. We, like, build into it and then remove what we build there, so we can literally part the sea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm down.
And it would look cool, too, because then there would be, like, an opening in, like, the water.
Alright, let's get going. Get a boat, get some food, we'll head out here about 10 minutes.
What?
This is like what we're talking about. Keep that in mind.
I said let's do it. Let's go part the sea. That sounds pretty easy.
We should have Lingual do like a test thing, because I don't think he's ever done part of the sea.
No, I haven't. That's what I'm saying. Let's go do it.
Hey, thank you, slime.
Is this part of Java or mod pack? Skeleton horses.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's an.
There's actually one not too far away from your base.
Got it.
Well, I kind of mind chat.
What?
That